Hi, I'm Dr. Keith Johnson. I know I speak to you a lot about finding your purpose. I really believe that one of our jobs is assigned to us to find what purpose we were born for so we can carry that out. If we don't find out what that purpose is, and we were born to a purpose, it means somebody else is carrying it out, and they're not doing it as well as we, who were assigned to that purpose, are. I believe you were born with a purpose, and part of your assigned job in life is to find your purpose. When you open yourself up to the excitement of life, you allow the higher powers that have an interest in your life to guide you to more exciting things. And the reason for your existence becomes clearer as you look for opportunities and open yourself up to the excitement of making mistakes, of learning, of experiencing, and then sharing with others so that they can find their better path as well. Close yourself off from possibilities and opportunities, and you only experience one level of life. And that level cannot ever be really happy. You find that no matter how hard you try to make yourself happy, you can't find satisfaction. And you don't know why. Open yourself up to learning any new opportunities, and you find life in many levels to be greater than you ever dreamed. Look at a poor alcoholic. Eventually, he succumbs to finding himself on one level, and it's usually in the bottle. The addicted cigarette smoker finds his or her happiness in that cigarette. The foodaholic looks for contentment in food. But open yourself up. Suddenly, many levels in life are possible, and escaping the one level that has you trapped is more possible than. Your subconscious must often pay as much attention to your conscious mind as your conscious mind will direct your subconscious. If you start listening to your inner being and return to the instincts with which you were born, you start telling yourself that some things you're doing are good and some things are not so good. And even with just thinking, you've begun to make some change. You know what it takes to open yourself up to new possibilities and getting rid of the old ones? Simply making decisions, saying yes or no, stepping out on a limb and doing something. Even right and wrong decisions give you results for change. Simply willing to choose instead of standing on the fence is a risk that betters your life. This is not a great job, you tell yourself. You can look at your personal comment to yourself as a sign, a time to contemplate change. Maybe it's time for change. Or you may talk to your subconscious and determine that thinking that maybe the job is the best for you right now. Whatever you decide, you've begun a new road with an opening to possibilities. Nothing wrong with playing the lottery. But it may be wise to cut down on how much money you spend on the lottery. Take the time to save and invest in another idea and a new idea. Maybe an idea for which you have a passion that could turn into a business that would not only bring you money, but satisfaction in meeting customer needs and showing your personal creativity at the same time. I've seen the closed-off attitude of many possibilities to many people. You'll find many folks who want to talk to you as long as you'll listen to that view. But if you dare to make a suggestion or open up other opinions, they close you off and soon leave you because the conversation is no longer centered on their prejudices and comfortable views. They don't want to open up and see the world of possibility around them. Sometimes the people that are not our yes men are our best friends, and we should listen to them. I met some people who show you before you even try to tell them a joke that the joke is not going to be funny, and their body language tells you it's not going to be funny. They never heard the joke before, but their ego says they're not going to laugh. These people are too serious with life to take time to laugh at something. They have an ego that says, they know what life is all about. You better grow up and stop telling jokes. Well, you know what? I love jokes. I tend to stay young and immature the rest of my life and enjoy those jokes. Growing up is too hard anyway. You have one priority in life. Open up and see the possibilities. Is it possible that you have a sense of humor? Is it possible that the world will revolve no matter where you are or what you're doing? Is it possible that someone would love to hear a kind word from you, or a compliment, or some care or concern of which they can help. What do you really want to achieve in life? Proof that you are above everyone else in your own little world, or fulfillment in helping other people and finding the reason for which you and your talent and abilities were placed here on the earth. What do you really want to achieve? And then, are you achieving what you really want to achieve? Are we to open up ourselves to possibilities? A common goal bring you in the playing court. How many of us want to make $1 million? One way to open yourself up in new possibilities is to dare to dream, to come up with goals in life that make sense. It doesn't matter whether you achieve them or not. You know why? Because if you can dream it, you can make it happen. I always ask a candidate who has come in for career counseling to my office, what are your goals in life? What's the ideal job for you in your mind? Then I ask them not to tell me what they are qualified for, but what they dream about, what their passions are. What steps can we take in getting them to where they want to go? And I almost always find that they're closer to their dream job than they think. They just need someone outside to give them a little push. Here's a common goal that'll bring you into the playing court. How many of us want to make $1 million? I do. You know what? You can. I don't know how, I'm not sure where, but I know I see people on TV every day that have more than that. I meet business people who have more than that kind of money. Why can't you? You know the one thing that keeps you from making $1 million? You focus on the $1 million, and every morning when you wake up and find you don't have that money, you've awakened as a failure. The love of money is the root of all evil, the Bible says. Believe it or not, many people in the world who have more than $1 million who are miserable. Even more unbelievable is there are people who don't even think about or care about making that amount of money, and they're perfectly content. Change your mind. Believe that you can make $1 million, and then decide how you can fulfill your purpose. Keep your eyes open to possibilities and see where it takes you. When a road opens up, go down it. See what the road less traveled really is like. Whatever goal you want to achieve can be achieved. Say this to yourself again and again until you believe it. And when you believe it, you're telling your subconscious mind that we are open to new possibilities, and your subconscious now says we must find these new possibilities. Every time one comes along, your subconscious will perk up and talk to your conscience. Here's one. Is this a new opportunity? And then your conscious mind responds with, I think you're right. Well, let's give it a try. Think you might fail? Well, you might. We all fail. We fail a lot. So what? You gather great information and daring that you never had before through every new experience. And already this is better than $1 million. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. Your job is to study and follow your every opportunity that presents itself, and to then determine if this is the right path for you. You want to be rich? You can be. Want to get a better job? You can get a better job. Want to meet that significant other? There is a way. Want to know whether God exists or if he knows you're alive? There is a way. Want to straighten in family problems? You can. Want to know your purpose in life? There is a way. Anything is possible if you can dream it. It can happen. If you can open yourself up to an adventure, you can meet your goals, but you have to know what those goals are. You have the power to change this day from a gloomy, unexciting time to a glorious celebration of your life and possible accomplishments. You have the power within you to live the life you want, and you have the power within yourself today to start. I'm not talking about one possibility that you may find when you open your mind. I'm talking about numerous possibilities that are surrounding you right now that you just haven't taken the time to see because you've been locked in your shell. Get out of that shell. Look around you. Open your eyes. Take some action. Start with small steps. If you must, but prove to yourself that you have the ability to act, to make possible, to grab what once was unseen opportunity and make it seen. Your choice. Remain self-defeating the rest of your life, or become a warrior of victory by taking the sword of your mind and your spirit and cut down those obstacles in front of you. Grab in those opportunities to make you what you want to be. Do it. You can do it right now if you want. Choose to make yourself successful, to find that dream, and to make your life living worthwhile.